Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, Daniel Jacobs made his announcement. I talked about it on a live stream. I want to make a separate video. He has now done a multi-fight deal with HBO in association with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Promotions. That's going to be his promoter working with him on these deals. And he's excited. He said he signed an amazing deal. Obviously, they seen him push Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, earlier this March. That's a fight I covered. And HBO liked what they seen. And they probably threw some money at him. HBO has lost a couple fighters with top rank. Took Terrence Crawford, Pacquiao, Vasil Lomachenko. So they probably had some money to spend. And that's where Jacobs is going to fight next. Now, it looks like he's going to fight Luis Cuba Arias out of Milwaukee, undefeated. I was actually at his last fight also. It was on the Ward Kovalev 2 undercard. He got a knockout. I think he was fighting his mandatory. But a lot of you guys might remember Luis Arias was with Floyd Mayweather in TMT. He was part of TMT. Then that relationship changed, and he later signed to Rock Nation. So, undefeated fighter. I think this is a good fight. They're also trying to put JARRELL Big Baby Miller on the card. I'm not sure who he'll fight, but if Danny Jacobs is working with Eddie Hearn, maybe they could get Dillian White, who works with Eddie Hearn as well. But there's some fights out there for JARRELL Big Baby Miller. November 11th, Nassau Coliseum, where they're both from. They're both from Brooklyn, JARRELL Big Baby Miller and also Danny Jacobs. And I'm looking forward to this. I think ultimately some people are shocked by Danny Jacobs going over to HBO, signing a multi-fight deal. I'm not really shocked. He's coming off of a career, I guess you could probably say career best performance against Gennady Golovkin, considering what was at stake. You know what I mean? Some people would maybe say Peter Quillin, but Golovkin was looking unstoppable, and he had stopped 23 people in a row, and Jacobs disrupted that. You know what I mean? So you got to give the man credit. I personally had Jacobs beating Golovkin in a fun and close fight with two valiant warriors. So ultimately, I think Jacobs, he's not looking to regress. He's not looking to backtrack. He's trying to build off the momentum and capitalize and get other big fights. And if you look at the middleweight division, yeah, Charlo's on the PBC side, but there's no guarantee that Charlo wants the Danny Jacobs fight, and there's no guarantee that Charlo can't come to HBO for a Danny Jacobs fight. You know what I mean? Amir Khan went to HBO when he was a PBC fighter, a Showtime fighter, and he fought Canelo. And same thing with Jacobs. Before this multi-fight HBO deal, Jacobs was on Premier Boxing Champs fighting Sergio Moras and Peter Quillin, and he came over to fight Triple G. So maybe those fights could still happen. But aside from that, a lot of the big names, the biggest names and the biggest money fights for Jacobs at middleweight would be on the HBO side. Canelo Alvarez, a Gennady Golovkin rematch, or even a David Lemieux. Those are all big fights, two big punchers. So I think Jacobs is doing what's right for him in his career and pursuing the money fights. He probably wants to rematch Golovkin. So be on his side, make some noise, and keep it pushing. Other than that, he's coming off of a loss. Even though I thought he won, the judges didn't give it to him. So I think a Luis Cuba Arias could be an interesting fight. I mean, you got to respect Cuba Arias. He's been chipping away and trying to get a title shot, trying to get a big name. So this would definitely be a big step up. He has an amateur pedigree. Like I said, he was signed with Floyd, and now he's with Rock Nation, still undefeated. Let me know your thoughts. It looks like it's going down November 11th. I'm not sure who JARRELL Big Baby Miller will face, but it's looking like a solid card already for an HBO date. Let me know your thoughts on the move from Danny Jacobs, and also who should JARRELL Big Baby Miller fight. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.